Why LA women aren't going to the gym.
I'm out here asking people who look fit what they do for their diets.
Okay.
Mind if I ask how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 41.
What?
Yeah.
You look amazing.
Thank
How
you.
do you eat that and look like you? Do you spend all your time at the gym?
Not really.
You must do weight loss, Josh.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Okay, so what do you do?
Honestly, I just fix my gut.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
So it's literally just this one simple thing that I learned about from this actress. She's in her mid-40s and she looks like this.
Wow.
She poops like 3 times a day. And she doesn't do any of those weight loss drugs her friends are doing. She doesn't do any crazy diets or workout plans. Here, I'll show you the video.
What if I told you that no matter how old you are, what your lifestyle is like, or how busy your schedule might be, there's one very simple thing you can do at home each morning that can help you feel and look like a brand new person by this time next week. And it doesn't require any special diets, pills, or workouts either. In fact, it just requires a few seconds every morning. And once I tell you my story, you'll understand exactly why it works. My name is Maggie Q, and I've been a working actress for over 20 years. You may recognize me from shows like Nikita or Designated Survivor, or films like Mission Impossible and last year's The Protégé with Sam Jackson. But while I often play kick-butt dynamic characters on screen, for a long time my body was actually a total mess in real life.
From the time I was in my 20s, I pretty much felt like crap every day. And it made no sense because I'd always been a healthy eater. I trained and exercised regularly and took all the vitamins I thought that I was supposed to. And yet my face was always puffy, like in here. I felt heavy and uncomfortable in my stomach. I had these awful dark circles under my eyes that made me look about 10 years older, which, fun. And I couldn't even go to the bathroom regularly, sometimes for days on end.
But the worst part was the constant fatigue and exhaustion. I mean, I was tired all the time. My mind, my body was sluggish, I was foggy, I felt moody and anxious and irritable. It was awful, but for years, no doctor could help me because technically I wasn't sick, they would say. So they'd always just tell me to eat better or get more sleep, all of which I was already doing. And some even told me the way I felt was normal and I should just get used to it. So eventually, I decided to try something different. And once I started doing this one simple thing, I actually feel healthier, lighter, and more energetic than ever. My stomach is even flatter than it was 10 years ago, and it all took one tiny tweak to my morning routine. So whether your goals are to be more active, feel better in your clothes, increase your productivity, feel happier, healthier, and more comfortable in your body, or just have more energy to do the things you love, I know it can work for you too. Because after attending dozens of health conferences, poring over countless medical studies, and speaking to people from all walks of life, I've seen what it can do for others firsthand. Their energy rapidly starts to return, excess weight starts to melt away, and it's done wonders for people's bellies. You can even expect to feel other surprising changes in your mood.
Most people go through life without ever experiencing what true health really feels like.
I really just want to shake people and say it doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to accept with age come pain or bloating or weight gain or losing your mind as you get older. That's not even remotely true. It's just so few of us actually know how to make our bodies work properly.
It wasn't until a few years ago when I met internationally renowned Dr. Frank Littman that I learned all my symptoms were linked to one system in my body, my gut. Apparently, it's the thing I had in common with almost all of his patients. And what I'd soon learn is with just a few tweaks to my morning routine, it's actually one of the easiest systems to repair.
So today I'm going to show you a few simple ways you can do that at home. But in just a few minutes, I'm going to reveal how Dr. Littman and I were able to make that process effortless so that people of all ages can experience peak health every single day in no time at all. But before we get into all that, back when I met Dr. Littman, the first thing he taught me was about my liver.
In this day and age, we're exposed to so many more chemicals than we've ever been exposed to before. And that puts a load on the liver because your liver is your primary organ that takes these chemicals, breaks them down, and then excretes them.
But before you go spending your money on an expensive juice cleanse or one of these liver detox formulas, juice fasts deprive your body of many essential nutrients that can actually leave you feeling more lethargic. And store-bought detox products are often full of cheap chemical additives that can be harmful to your health. So if you want to fuel your liver the right way, the first thing I recommend is taking some milk thistle extract every morning with a glass of room temperature lemon water. Milk thistle is naturally high in a compound called psilocybin, which supports your liver and helps keep those harmful compounds from slowing it down. Lemon water flushes your liver so that every day you have a renewed liver first thing in the morning. But keep in mind, even if you regularly take milk thistle, there's still one more liver stressor you need to target, and that's sugar.
But listen, I'm not about to tell you to just quit eating sugar. See, even though sugar is really, really hard to avoid, there are ways to help teach your body how to get rid of it faster before it has time to sit around in your system and cause damage. So to combat this issue, I had to couple my milk thistle with something called Genema sylvester extract. And let me tell you, this all-natural sugar destroyer is really extraordinary. Because not only does it help minimize the damaging effects of sugar that's already in your system, it's actually shown to dramatically reduce cravings for sweets and other junk food as well. But here's the catch. While you can technically order cheap, diluted versions of this extract online, good Genema sylvester is really hard to come by. So I am going to show you a much easier way to get the same sugar neutralizing effects at home. But first, let's get the most awkward part of my story out of the way, shall we? Going number 2. And I know, poop isn't exactly something most people like to talk about, but we're going to do it anyway, because the truth is, taking at least one solid, healthy poop each day is your body's way to let you know things inside are working like they're supposed to.
When I wake up in the morning and I sit down on the toilet and everything just comes out easily, perfectly, I feel light, I feel energized. It's that feeling that you can't really replicate. When that's smooth and that works well, everything works well. But that wasn't always the case. I
used to go for 2, 3, even 4 days without even having a bowel movement. But until I met Dr. Littman, I had no idea that it was also taking a serious toll on my overall health.
If you're not pooping properly, it can cause all sorts of problems.
It's the number one way to detox your system. It's just like taking your trash out of the kitchen. If your trash is full, it's gonna start to smell. A lot of people who are backed up, they're bloated, they have gas.
It's your body's way of telling you that something's not right in the gut.
Everything from body aches, fatigue, hormonal imbalances, dull skin, premature wrinkles, and breakouts have been scientifically linked to poor digestion. Not to mention, our gut controls 70% of our immune system. So if you frequently get sick or feel run down all the time, or even look run down like I used to, that's something you can blame on your digestion as well. Which brings me to probiotics. Our bodies are essentially made up of 2 types of bacteria. There's the good kind, which work to help keep you healthy and vital, and the bad kind, which ultimately want to wreak havoc throughout your entire body. So needless to say, taking a probiotic supplement to help counteract these bad guys isn't just beneficial, it's essential. But here's the problem. Probiotic bacteria are fueled by a family of nutrients called prebiotics. In fact, they literally can't survive without them. But since prebiotics are most abundant in things like broccoli stalks, asparagus stems, and dandelions, which aren't exactly appetizing, the vast majority of us don't get nearly enough of them in our diet. So we can take as many probiotics as we want, but they usually just end up starving before we ever get to experience their full effect. But here's the good news. If you don't feel like gorging on broccoli stalks and dandelions, you can actually get phenomenal results by simply pairing your probiotics with a good prebiotic supplement. That's what I did. And just like that, my energy skyrocketed. Even after heavy meals or in the middle of the day, I felt light and energized. The areas under my eyes looked hydrated and radiant, my skin was glowing, and inside I felt like I could move all day. And because I was finally starting each and every day with a healthy bowel movement, I felt significantly better on my feet. In fact, I could even go multiple times a day when I needed to, which was great because it meant I could treat myself to a heavy meal without worrying about it sitting in my system. And you wanna know something really weird? My newly balanced digestive system even put me in a better mood.
When I go to the bathroom in the morning, I can have a really full day. First of all, there's no anxiety about if it's gonna happen. If I'm eliminating properly all day long, I'll be able to wake up extra early, take my dogs out, go on a run, make my juices, get to work on time, have my 12 to 16 hour day, get home, still get enough sleep, and wake up the next day and do it all over again.
So now that my gut was finally working the way it was supposed to, those happy chemicals were flowing more freely than ever, which is cool, right? Of course, my upbeat mood wasn't solely due to the pre and probiotics I was taking. It was also because Dr. Littman taught me how to make my body virtually impervious to stress. We've all heard about the dangers of stress, from what it does to our muscles and lower backs to how it can affect our brains and hearts. So we know that reducing the effects of stress on the body is essential. And while yoga and meditation are a great solution for people who have time, there's an even simpler solution you can turn to: adaptogens. Adaptogens are special plants that help regulate your body's stress levels by supporting your adrenal system, which is where those harmful hormones are produced in the first place. So after popping some Genema leaf and milk thistle for my liver and taking a pre and probiotic for my gut, I would finish off my morning with 3 more substances: astragalus root, rhodiola extract, and a compound called diindolyl methane, or DIM, which are among the most powerful adaptogens found in nature. And for a long time, life was great. For the first time since I was a kid, I started feeling like I was at my peak every single day. I mean, I practically felt like Superwoman. But since I was over 35 at this point, my metabolism was going to slow down, no matter what I did. And I certainly wasn't about to resort to weight loss pills and other tricky, risky tactics as I got older. I'd seen far too many people in my industry destroy their health in that way. So I began looking for alternative solutions, and that's when I stumbled upon a rather odd-looking green food known as bitter melon. Now, bitter melon is typically found in Southeast Asia, where its ability to help people stay lean and slender has been celebrated for centuries. But after doing some research, I realized there's actually a lot of science to back it up. For one, I found numerous studies confirming bitter melon's stimulating effect on the metabolism. And what's more is it's even been shown to naturally help decrease deep fat, more commonly known as belly fat, which, as we all know, is the hardest type of fat to shed as you get older. And here's what really blew me away. Not only can bitter melon help you achieve a slim, youthful figure, but according to Dr. Lippman, it can actually make you feel significantly younger overall. See, there are 4 nutrient compounds that have been shown to help your body defend itself against cellular damage better than virtually any other vitamin or antioxidant. So in addition to trimming your waistline, this incredible extract can help your entire body feel younger and more age-resistant at the same time. And that was when I remembered something else Dr. Lippman had told me. Dietary nutrients work best when they come from a single source, because this allows them to derive added strength from one another inside your system. Which meant if we were going to combine all the nutrients I'd been studying into one formula, not only would it make them easier to take every morning, it would actually make them more effective. And best of all, I'd be able to share this concoction with others so people all around the world could enjoy increased energy, effortless weight management, a calmer mood, and finally experience what true health feels like. Lighter, more effortless digestion, fewer sick days and headaches, healthier skin, increased flexibility, and a renewed sense of youthfulness and vitality, all in just one simple step. Of course, I knew it wouldn't be easy, but given how life-changing a solution like this could be and how many people it could potentially help, I had to give it a shot. So I began studying different ingredients and poring over scientific clinical trial data. I even began traveling to various health conferences around the country to learn all about the latest discoveries. And once I finally had some time in between movie projects, I partnered with an all-star team of scientists to help me perfect my formula. And let me tell you, it was an intense process. But after nearly a year of meticulous testing and research, we developed something truly groundbreaking. It's called Morning Complete. Morning Complete is a proprietary formula made to give your body and your good bacteria everything it is starving for first thing in the day. It's a potent combination of nourishing prebiotics, powerful probiotics, and green superfoods all in one place. These are the specific nutrients science now shows our bodies love in the morning, but we rarely eat at breakfast time. It is one step, one scoop, and it is the way that I start my day every day. Each and every refreshing serving contains premium-grade Genema leaf extract and milk thistle to help combat fatigue-inducing liver toxins and support healthy blood sugar levels. 10 unique strains of probiotic bacteria, plus naturally sourced prebiotic fibers to help transform your digestion. Bitter melon to help boost your metabolism, burn belly fat, and fight back against cellular aging. 3 powerful adaptogens to help combat the negative effects of stress and help you stay calm all day long. And just to give you an extra kick, we added a nutrient-rich blend of green superfoods and topped it off with a hearty dose of longevity-boosting turmeric for maximum cellular support. Simply add 1 scoop into a glass of water each morning and stir. Or do what I do, put a scoop of Morning Complete in my water bottle, give it a shake, and go. I'm out the door every morning with everything I need for a healthy day. Its targeted nutrients will rapidly work to help you enjoy a surge of natural all-day energy so you can power through your to-do list and still have plenty of energy for all the things you love. A trimmer waistline, an easier weight management, improved mood, clear and sharp thinking, freedom from bloating, constipation, and digestive discomfort, fewer sick days and headaches, reduced body stiffness, a renewed sense of youthfulness and vitality, plus healthier skin, a glowing complexion, and visibly reduced under-eye circles so you can look as young and vibrant as you feel. Not to mention its soothing apple cinnamon taste makes it ridiculously easy to stick to your regimen because you'll actually find yourself craving it every morning. And here's something else I'm extremely proud of. Despite its high concentration of premium grade nutrients, Morning Complete is affordable on any budget. That's because my ingredient suppliers believe in the good this formula can do so wholeheartedly, they've agreed to provide me with its key components at a special low rate. So while all of its nutrients are sourced from some of the world's best suppliers, which would normally put its retail value at upwards of $250 per month, I'm able to offer Morning Complete at a price of just $79 per jar. However, since you took the time to let me share my story with you today, I'd like to return the favor. So when you click the order button below, you won't have to pay the standard $79. In fact, you won't have to pay anywhere near that. Because by ordering directly through this video, you can get a full 30-day supply of Morning Complete for just $49. That's a whole month's worth of great mornings and even better days for less than $1.75 a day. And if you'd like to save even more money, you're in luck, because today I'm offering an even bigger discount on multi-jar orders. Why? Because I know that once you experience all the life-changing effects of this formula, you're not going to want to give it up. Our 3-jar option is our most popular Morning Complete package. Longtime users love the 43% savings, and most of all, they love having a couple jars on reserve, just in case. Plus, by stocking up now, you'll be able to share the gift of complete wellness with your whole family. In fact, nearly all of our customers end up doing this, and it's perfectly safe because Morning Complete is uniquely formulated to work for men and women of all ages. And here's the best part. No matter how many jars you order, they'll all be protected by my 90-day satisfaction promise. That means you can try Morning Complete absolutely risk-free for 3 whole months. See how you feel. And if it doesn't deliver the results you hoped for, or you change your mind, or any other reason whatsoever, we'll let you return your jars for a full purchase price refund, no questions asked. Now, you may be thinking, how can I return something I've already opened and used? So let me assure you that returning empty jars is not only allowed, it's encouraged. After all, I want you to fully experience everything this formula can do. So please feel free to use up as much of your supply as you like during the trial period. And if you don't absolutely love the way you look and feel after 90 days, I will gladly eat the purchase price. Because when it comes to your health, your appearance, and your ability to live each and every day to the fullest, you deserve exceptional results. Just click the button below to place your order and we'll start preparing it for delivery right away. Or if you prefer to speak to a real life person, no problem. Just call the number on your screen and let our friendly staff know you are calling to get the Morning Complete new customer offer. And they'll be happy to help you place a secure order by phone. Just think of all the things you've missed out on because you just didn't have the energy to do them. Think of all the times you couldn't be fully present for the people you love because you felt too achy or too stressed or too unhealthy or just too exhausted to give them your all. Think of the times you stood in front of the mirror wishing that you weren't so bloated and that you felt healthier. The times your brain felt so foggy you couldn't be proactive at work or keep track of your to-do list. And even those times when your stomach just felt heavy or too full, too bloated to put on your favorite pair of jeans. Well, now is your chance to make new memories. Because with Morning Complete in your corner, you can look forward to a whole new world of possibilities, whether it's accomplishing new goals, going on exciting adventures, getting ahead professionally, being there for the people you love, and yes, even turning a few heads along the way. So please, take this crucial step toward the life you've always wanted, because I know if you've made it this far, you're serious about your health and well-being. And trying Morning Complete today may just be the best gift you could possibly give yourself. And you know what? You deserve it. I'm excited to hear how well Morning Complete works for you. I know you'll be amazed to discover what it really means to feel your best. I'm Maggie Q, wishing you the best of health.